Continuing our conversation about fathers, I'm here with best-selling author Tanya Zuckerbrot. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, what's your favorite memory of your father?
I mean, there are a few to choose from, but I think my favorite memory goes back to my childhood. My parents were divorced, and the last 2 weeks of every summer, my father would have us at his home in the Hamptons, and it was the closest experience I had to living with my dad. So for those 2 weeks, we swam, we would barbecue, we'd play tennis, and it was just like an intimate time of having that experience of actually living with him.
And, we were chatting a little bit, and you've had some challenges at work, and you said that sometimes you just call him, he's still just dad, right?
Well, it's more like daddy, which is sort of scary for a girl who's going to be 40, that when I pick up the phone, like, hi, daddy. Your father's always your father. And there's a saying, a son's a son until he gets a wife, but a daughter's a daughter for the rest of your life. And my father is the smartest man that I know. And anytime I have an issue with business, or there's like a pressing issue, it might even be like my own health, or someone that I know, like I need a referral for a doctor or a connection, my dad's always the first man I call.
You're a mother now yourself, and a lot of this is just talking about generations. Is there a quality your dad has that you hope that your children end up with?
My father's from the old school in the sense that he always appreciated that education can take you places. And I don't think he's the one who said it, but he always said, books can take you places. And he always instilled in me the importance of reading. And I always joke that by 6 a.m. my father's already read 4 newspapers. So I think that's something that I've always tried to, after graduating, continue my education in life or in my business by reading books based on business or on certain philosophies to grow spiritually. And that's something that I think I then passed on to my own children, is the importance of reading books.
And your career, your life, you spend so much time helping people. How has your father helped you?
Well, my father's helped me in many ways. I'm so fortunate that I was able to go to college and get a master's degree, and my father was not only my #1 cheerleader, but he was also the one to pull out the checkbook to make it happen. So thanks, Dad, for that. It's just my father's always believed in me, and I think it's one of the reasons that although I'm married, I maintained my maiden name, Zuckerbrot, for business and for work, because it's my way of thanking him for supporting me through school. And I wouldn't be the woman that I am today professionally if I didn't have my father's support, both emotionally and, of course, his financial support to get me through school.
Father's Day is coming up. You got a husband, you got a dad. What are the plans?
Typically barbecues, everyone's in bathing suits and we're out on the deck and we'll flip some burgers, turkey burgers and some fish, and which is a great family time, but being outdoors and always good food.
And finally, would you like to tell your father Happy Father's Day and wish all the dads out there a Happy Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.